Well, I'm joined now by the Labour MP, Dr. Rosanna Allen-Khan, who has visited Rohingya refugee camps in Bangladesh. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
What's your response to this story tonight?
Sadly, this evidence that we've seen mirrors the testimonies that I heard and the injuries that I experienced when I went to work in the camps as a doctor. It's deeply upsetting. You've just seen the images, but this is not going to be the first such account that we see. More and more evidence like this is going to unfold, and currently we have been bystanders to a genocide.
I mean, and these two reporters here, I mean, incredible, in jail just now, want the story out there.
Let's be very clear. This evidence marks a turning point because for the first time since this all started to unfold in August, we have heard from the perpetrators themselves. We cannot deny this evidence.
And what does that actually tell us about things that actually might move and change now, and also what the Burmese government was saying?
Well, the deep disappointment thus far has been that it has been termed ethnic cleansing, which is not a crime according to humanitarian law. Nothing short of a referral to the International Criminal Court will do. But
actually, from that that announcement, that statement they made tonight, they do not deny that this might have happened, and surely that in itself is a move forward.
To be honest with you, I place very little trust in what their government says. They conducted internal investigations last year that yielded results that showed that they were not guilty of any crimes. If they are happy to have an honest and transparent investigation, they need to allow external investigators to come into the country.
But even the fact that for the first time they've actually acknowledged that atrocities have taken place, there are problems, I mean, that in itself surely is something that you will then press forward on.
Oh, absolutely. You are correct. But I think their acknowledgement is important, but that needs to be followed up and properly investigated, and they need to allow external international investigators to come and look into this, because this needs a referral to the International Criminal Court. This is not going to be the only grave that is found there. We've heard, even just last weekend, evidence of genocide. We have heard of mass graves where people have been systematically dehumanized by the use of acid. That is the very definition of genocide.
Now, you know, over the last few months, the international reputation of Aung San Suu Kyi, has, altered immeasurably. And this, if indeed to be the case, will change it again. What will happen, do you think?
I want Aung San Suu Kyi to use the position that she has to call for the correct thing to happen. This needs to be investigated properly. She's called it fake news. She has been a bystander. Our government also needs to apply more pressure. We have a seat at the Security Council. We are not doing enough. The international community needs to stand together, needs to stand up and say, look, we've seen this evidence. The army have admitted it themselves. What is Aung San Suu Kyi going to do about it? Let's have an open and transparent process of investigating this and make sure that the perpetrators of these heinous crimes are brought to justice.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.